All right. Hello, and welcome to the Brothers Grimm Games X-Wing Store Championship. We're streaming to you live from Brothers Grimm Game. Blah. Sorry. Anyway, this is the first round of a 4-round tournament. There'll be a cut to the top 8. Uh, Today's live stream is provided by Gen Game, Trevor and George over there. Yeah. Just before we begin, we got some pre-round analysis here. Right now we have 18 players, and of those 18 players, we have 9 Imperials, 7 Rebels, and 2 Scum. Poor showing by the Scum players today. Really expecting a lot more, my own personal opinion. On the top table here, table 1, we have Rob Mahling with a TIE Swarm, and Geoffrey Ermert with Lando and... Oh wait, hang on. Chewbacca, actually. That's my mistake. So that's 2 YT 1300s. So we'll just fix that real quick.
All right, guys, you got an hour and 15 minutes. You may begin.
Yeah. So looks like it's going to be an exciting match. We're going to see how a correct Storm will do against Lando and Chewie. Looks like they're getting ready to final preparations. All right. They've shaken hands, and I think the round's about to start. All right, they're setting up terrain. Rob's placing his asteroid in the center. Atypical of a Swarm player. Usually they like to corner them. Looks like they're setting them up in a sort of circle around the central asteroid. Atypical for the Swarm player, but expected for the YT. It looks like they're going to have the asteroids play a very important role in the early and late game. Normally the Crack Swarm is all pilot skill 4, except for Hell Runner, who has Predator and Hull upgrade, while Lando has Push the Limit, Nien Nunb, and Kyle Katarn. Chewbacca has VI, C-3PO, Jan Ors, and the Millennium Falcon title. Chewie will be tanking shots, while Lando will be giving him free actions, actually. Okay. Looks like Rob is cornering his ties in the left of the map. Looks like he's going to dodge the rocks that were placed. Expected. He doesn't want them to play a major role at the start. All right. Chewie is being placed, and so is Lando. Starting opposite sides of the map. Not too unexpected. You don't want to joust with Crack Swarm TIE fighters. All in all, expected moves by both players. Looks like they're done setting up and are preparing to set dials. No, he's just setting Hell Runner. All right. And dials are being set, it looks like. Not going to expect a lot. Sorry, guys. The first few turns, mostly they're just going to avoid the rocks as best they can. They are going to have to turn to engage each other at some point, but where is the real question? Swarm was definitely going to try to avoid the rocks unless he does a hard ones and then switches his formation style. But then we're gonna see what their first moves are, because whatever those, oh, looks like he's setting his dials. He's flying in swarm formation, so I'm not going to expect much difference as far as the dials go. But the double YTs, I'm not too sure. Are they gonna stick together? Probably. All right. Looks like the dials are all set. And Rob's just getting his tokens ready. All right, and activation. Nope. Just flipped it. I can't actually see what he flipped, but oh, it's a 2 forward. Okay. So it looks like they're all going to be doing 2 forwards, but what are their actions? That's the real question. Evading. All right. Not important right now, but it shows that Rob's going to be very cautious as he flies his ties up the board. Another evade action. Another 2 forward, and probably an evade action. Looks like he's going as slow as he can, probably to see where the YT 1300s are going. Fair play all around. Another evade, another 2, and another evade. Yep, nothing unexpected here, folks. The YT, I can't see what he's doing. Oh, it's a 3 forward. Okay. Again, a little cautious, but they are big ships, so they're going to move very far, very quickly. 4 forward. Looks like he's going to have... Is that Chewie? Pilot skill. Sorry, folks. A little difficult to see. Oh, and Howlrunner activates with a 2 forward and an evade. So the real question here isn't how the first engagement is going to go. It's where is it going to happen? Are they going to turn into the asteroid fields? Probably not for the swarm. They might just fly around the field until they can get a shot. Or if the YTs start turning into the asteroids, because they are actually fairly maneuverable. We could expect to see the swarm getting hit from the side. Although by the time they get into range 2 bands, they would be shooting. The swarm would have enough time to turn and fight. That is not something that the YTs want to face. Now it looks like all the dials are set. And this is turn 2. Oh. It looks like a 2 forward. And likely another evade action. Rob's playing very cautiously. No, he skipped the action. Looks like he's just not bothering with the actions this turn. He looks like he's on an angle, though. He's got to be careful, because if he... Oh, no, there we go. Not that it matters this turn. Another 2 forward from Rob. Again, this is fairly typical swarm tactics. Well, I mean, actually, normal swarms would be a bit more aggressive as far as placing and actions were concerned. You really don't want those YTs coming around from the side. Well, it looks like they have all evaded, and the YT is doing a bank. Where's that heart? No, it's a bank. 2 bank. Yep, he's coming around. Looks like he's going to fly another 3 bank next turn and simply stay and come in from the rear, because the ties are going to have to start turning now to deal with them. The other YT is doing a casual 1. Gonna follow him in position. Oh, okay, so he did the... They're flying in formation, one behind the other. All right. Was it a push the limit? Looks like it, folks. Not too sure why he would push the limit unless he has... Oh, he has Kyle Katarn. Okay. Oh, wait. Neonum and Kyle Katarn. Okay. Alright, so end of round, all the tokens go away. Now, are the YTs going to start engaging this turn? They are really going to have to start attacking soon before the ties get in their optimal positions. Hey there, Gus. How you doing? All right. Dials are being set. Now, the front row of TIE fighters can do hard ones and be expected to evade the asteroid. Oh, looks like he's just swapping out the stem for the YT because it was a bit too fiddly. That's fine. But what is the back row going to do? Are they going to do hard ones and barrel roll? That is an option. All right, looks like he's activating. Hard ones, all right. Fairly expected. Oh, he looks like he messed it up a little bit. But looks like it should be okay. He's just going to evade. Very cautious, Rob. Very cautious player. Another hard one. All right, looks like... I don't think they'll all be doing hard. If they all do hard ones, next turn they're going to have to deal with those asteroids. Although he could, with the back row, do hard ones and barrel roll to the right. But that would break for me. Oh, no, he's just going to fly straight through an asteroid next turn. Unless the back row... Oh, yeah. Oh, is that a 2? That is a 2 bump. Okay. Was that a bump? I can't... No, I guess not. I guess not, folks. That's something. Okay, so... I'm not sure what Howl Runner's going to do. Nope. We got an activation. Through bank. Looks like everyone's going to be shooting this turn. Looks like he's deciding on his actions. It's going to be very important what he does here. He's evading. All right. And that's going to be a 2. Yep, 2 forward. Looks like that YT will not be in the fight this round. Very bad for the Rebel player. Geoffrey. He wants all of his firepower able to fire at once. He needs to start killing those ties before they start getting those crack shots off. Oh. Looks like... Oh, Lando gives a free action. So Chewie was able to give him a free action, it looks like. Yep, that's what it looks like. And I think... It's going to be a focus action from Lando. Sorry, focus. It's just a little difficult to see the ships themselves. Howl Runner's doing a hard 1. Looks like they're just going to eyeball it. Looks like the Rebel player's fine with that. And Howl Runner's evading. All right, start of the combat phase. Looks like the Howl Runner gets to shoot first through a rock at range 3. He's rolling the dice. Can we get the dice cam? Oh, Predator reroll. I was not able to see those results. 2 hits, it looks like. Thank you, guys. They're going to start rolling evade. Ooh, 2 eyeballs. I think he only had 1 evade result. Is he going to spend that evade token to take the... Oh, yep, he's going to avoid one of the damage, but not the other, looks like. Took a shield.
Anyone that he can target that's being shot at, you can convert one hit to a crit, so i.e. manual cannon. Anyone that range 1 to 3 was fire target. Black Moon is a generic Arneson. His ability
All right,
is
it'll update in a second.
when you shoot at me.
All right, so he shoots with Chewie, spending the target lock to reroll everything. Only 2 hits. 2 hits on, I think, Halrunner? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, it's a lead tie. He spent the evade token for 1 evade result. Oof. Not the worst it can be. It was on a Black Squadron tie, but he's still going to get to shoot now. All right. Looks like he'll be returning fire. 2 dice with the Halrunner reroll. 2 hits. Solid. Chewie attempts to evade at range 3, but no dice, unfortunately. He's going to lose 2 shields again. Oh, now, let's see here. I think he has 2 shields left. If I can tell by the stack, yep. All right, the next guy shooting. Range 3, Halrunner mod. Ooh, almost a blank. All right, so 1 hit. Yeah. Looks like he was just double checking the range 3. Oh, looks like he rolled, and he rolled an evade. All right. Oh, he spent the crack shot to push the damage through. Ooh. All right, next TIE Fighter. Range 3. I can't tell if that's through the rock, though, from here. 1 hit. Halrunner reroll. An evade. Only 1 hit. Ooh, nothing. No dice. He's losing another shield. I think he has 1 shield token left. Can you guys confirm if there's a shield on Chewie?
So I'm going to make you reroll that. I'm going to spend my target lock using my instrument.
Actually, it looks blank.
I like that piece better.
All right, that looks like it's it for the combat phase. And looks like everyone's starting to plan for their dials.
Okay, so it's just 1 critical.
Yeah, I can confirm now. I can get a better shot. No shields on Chewie. It's not looking good here, folks, for Chewie right now. Rob did spend 1 of his crack shots, though. Usually you like to save those for finishing a ship off. But he has enough of them where the loss of 1 isn't going to really affect him. Right now, the YT player is debating his movement, because he's going to have to start dealing with that crack swarm at range 1, which is not optimal. Looks like the Black Squadron, though, to the right there, is going to hit that rock definitely, for sure. Halrunner, maybe. And the rear guy should be able to evade it if Rob breaks formation. Likely 2 forwards or 2 to the left or the right. Rob's going to have to predict where the YTs are going, but not sure myself where they're going to end up. A smart move would be, I think, breaking Chewie off. Oh, looks like they're revealing. And it's a hard 2 to the left. Oh, wait, no, sorry, my mistake. It's a 2 forward. Oh, I see. He's just going to attempt to block his movement with his numerous ties. Evade action. Oh, he's straightened it out. Next guy. 2 forward. Okay. Now, where is he going to end up? That is the real question. because he could. I believe the YT 1300 has a 13, as a three hard turn. Oh, that guy definitely hits the rock. Looks like he's gonna have to roll to see if he takes a crit or hit.
I'm so sorry.
Although that is the black squadron that was taking the damage for and expended its crack shot, so I don't think he's too worried. What's the result? Is that a hit? Oh, it's a crit. He took a crit. I can't see what it is myself. Console fire, looks like. No, so he's gonna have to. Oh, actually, it was on the Thai who didn't expend his crack shot. That's difficult, and he does not get an action to resolve that console fire. It looks like they've called for a judge. Dave, our judge, will be presiding over the ruling.
So Epsilon.
All right. Just a simple rules question. 2 forward on the next Black Squadron TIE Fighter.
Okay. He does not get a target.
Probably another evade action.
One hit. Sensor jammer.
Yep, evade action. And the next Black Squadron will be doing. Wait, what?
The dice modifications. He's out of range. So, back to dials.
Okay.
I am terrible.
I missed that, actually. Oof. Oh, he bumped, so he didn't get an action. Chewie is definitely bumping into the Black Squadron pilot, losing his action. I do not believe Chewie has pushed the limit. He does not. He does have C-3PO, though. And Janors. Chewie doesn't get in his actions, though, which really drains his defense. Oh, no. Is that a bump, too? I can't tell from here, folks. This is about to get very exciting. Oh, did it clear it? I believe he cleared it. Oh, wait, no. Did he bump? Maybe he gets an action. I don't believe he cleared it then. Oh, wait. Sorry, folks. Okay. Oh, he did get his actions. Okay, so he didn't bump. Okay, thank you. He's target locking the front rank, the TIE fighter who suffered a critical hit already. Power Runner bumps with a bank turn? Yeah. All right. Start of the combat phase. Range 2 or 3 shot. We'll find out in a second, folks. 2 crits. Oof. On Chewie with no shields, that's very bad. 2 crits, folks. Is Chewie going to be able to survive? All right, so that's an eyeball. And I can't see the second result. Looks like he didn't evade anything. See, Chewbacca does have C-3PO, though. I'm surprised he didn't use it. Interesting misplay, actually, by the Rebel player. He did not roll for console fire. Although, I think he called the judge over. And I think it's at the start of the next combat round. So maybe next turn it starts. Chewie. No, that was Lando. Yep, Lando spent his target lock to get 3 hits. Sorry, folks. Nothing. That TIE fighter is gone. The one with the console fire. A lot of misplays this first round. Apologies about that. The front rank TIE fighter, 3 hits. Oh, yeah. So, sorry, folks. I just have to update the ships. TIE Fighter 1. Howard will be the first TIE Fighter. Destroyed. There we go. Looks like Chewie's taking another 2 damage. And another TIE Fighter shot. 2 hits. Rob Mahling rolling hot for the dice. 1 evade, but he spent his crack shot to push the damage through. Ooh. Chewie is not looking too swell right now. Predator. Not Predator, sorry. Howl Runner reroll. 2 hits again. No evades.
You're not gonna barrel roll on Myro, sadly. You might get out of range one though.
Oh, wait, what? Wow, he took... That's it. He took a lot more damage than I noticed. Sorry about that, folks. Just trying to update everything. Oh, thank you, guys. Ooh, that is Chewie down. The next shots are going at Lando. Looks like 2 hits. Could have been 3. Oh, he spent another crack shot to push another damage through. We'll see in a second if he loses 3 or 2 shields. Look like 2 shields. This is the power of Crack Swarm. He's able to push through a lot of damage when he wants, when he needs it. And looks like they're back to planning dials. Oh no, Howl Runner wasn't dead. It's one of the crack shot ties were dead. Why not? Yeah. Apologies about that. All right, so they're planning dials again. Just gonna change some names real quick. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Rebel player is gonna have a very difficult time coming back from this, if he can at all. Looks like a 3K turn from the lead Black Squadron TIE Fighter. And it looks like he's going to clear it. He's going to take a stress for that. But depending on how the Rebel player moved, it could be very bad. Another 3K turn. I don't know if that's going to bump or not. Wow. Looks like he cleared it. Another stress. Okay. Another 3K turn. Looks like the whole swarm's just going to do K turns this turn. I'm not sure what Howl Runner is going to do. She could do a bank if she so desired. But probably not. The last Black Squadron will do a 3K turn and take a stress. Actually, this could have been a misplay by Rob if the YT does a hard 3 to the left. We'll find out. Oh, did he do it? Ooh. Oh no, it's a hard 2. Still definitely out of a lot of arcs though. And with an action, I don't know. Let me just double check. Lando? Lando has knee numb, push the limit, and Kalkatarn. No engine upgrade, though, unfortunately. So he can't boost out of arc this turn.
I use sensor jammer on that.
What are his actions, though?
You modify.
Oh, looks like they're checking arcs to see who has the worst arcs. Looks like he's going to get clipped by 2 of the Black Squadrons. So he's going to focus, push the limit, and target lock the back tie who can shoot at him. Howlrunner's going to activate. Flip his dial with a 3K turn. Looks like Rob did a minor misplay. Just eyeballing it for the placement. He's going to take a stress for that and be out of position with the swarm.
Just order of operations question. Because I have all this crap
All right.
dice,
Start of combat. Looks like he has an arc.
do I modify dice?
Howlrunner has a Predator reroll. Looks like a 1 hit.
Like he rolls, he got 1 hit.
Lando
Turn that into a hit.
is going to evade.
Do I roll and then modify his dice? So I will.
All right. Next up, Lando's going to shoot into the tie who has the Black Squadron who has an arc on him. He's going to roll 3 hits. Straight up. Black Squadron gets 1 evade and is gone. That was the one that had taken the 1 damage previously, so that TIE fighter is now dead. Lando's going to be taking a lot less damage right now from the last tie in arc. Fancy flying.
But I got one result.
Looks like 1 hit and just 1 hit from the Black Squadron tie in arc. 1 evade. I don't think that there's 1 tie left. 2 ties left with shot. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
And neither of them were the ones that were firing at him. Rob's going to have to really think about where his ties are going and how he's going to deal with this. Lando is going to have a lot easier time because those ties are going to have to de-stress. They could feasibly do hard ones to stay in arc, along with Howlrunner. But Lando's going to be able to move very quickly now. He could also stay on them to keep firing. What's wrong? Oh yeah, yep. Oh, yeah. Sorry, folks. Just updating the states. Looks like a 3 bank. Gonna stay stressed? All right. I'm just updating your statuses right now. Looks like they're all doing hard ones and a 3 bank. Next Black Squadron is just gonna bump with a hard 1. It looks like. Another. Oh, it looks like he was able to clear his stress, actually. My apologies, folks. A lot of bumping, though, going on here. Lando is actually going to turn into them. Ooh, not the best play the Rebel player could have made. Lando's going to get the focus from knee and numb by de-stressing. Take an action to target lock, and he's not going to push the limit this turn. Sorry, take the focus action via Kyle Katarn, who de-stresses him. with Knee and Numb and the easy one. Looks like they're measuring combat ranges. Howlrunner was able to de-stress, actually. Oh, Howlrunner does have a hull upgrade. Looks like Lando got one eyeball and spent a focus to take an evade. And Lando has lost all of his shields now to Howlrunner's shots. Sorry, folks, that should have been updated. Just so you know, the key, the colors for the ships on the left and right. Green is alive, red is dead, orange is stressed. Lando is shooting. He looks like he got a crit and 2 hits against the Black Squadron pilot closest to him. Looks like he was able to evade it and spend a token to get the damage. 2 hits from Black Squadron onto Lando. Lando only rolled an eyeball, though. And it looks like he's going to take 2 damage. Yep. Howlrunner reroll from the Black Squadron. 2 crits onto Lando without shields. Ooh. 2 eyeballs at range 3. This is not looking good. First crit.
Center jammer. He's going to turn this into a focus. 3.
Looks like it was can't tell what those crits are right now, but definitely not good for Lando in any case. Next tie shooting. Looks like he got nothing. He blanked out with those rolls. Okay. Whiffage. No shots. Okay, looks like the shooting is over for now. Lando has gotten himself into a very bad spot here. He's got 4 health left, if I remember correctly. And he is not going to be able to maneuver out of arc. If he hadn't done that bank to the right, I feel like he could have saved himself a lot of damage. But unfortunately, you can't always predict what your opponent's going to do. Lando's dial is set, and the swarm reveals 2 forwards. Rob, very consistent with his choice of movements and actions. Another evade on the Black Squadron. That's probably what the rest of them are going to do as well to clear their stress. Another 2 forward? Or is that a bank? Well, they're just moving Howlrunner out of the way with the template. Oh, 2 bank. Howlrunner's put back, and all the Black Squadron have evaded. Quick look, looks like 2 of them still have crack shots alive. And Lando's doing a hard 2. Ooh. Sorry, just updating some of the hull values. Lando's going to focus. All right, Howlrunner's doing a bank 2 to de-stress. It's already changed. Okay. And her action is gonna be an evade. All right. Start of combat. Oh, looks like Lando's going for a range 1 shot into the Black Squadron pilot. Oh, bad dice. So he's going to spend the focus for those 2 hits. Double evades on the dice. Not looking good for Geoffrey right now. Howl Runner's not going to have a shot, but the Black Crack. Ooh. That is a hard roll. A crit and 2 hits. Looks like he has conceded. And that's the game, folks. That's the game. We get Rob with a hard win. Lost 2 TIE fighters, but was able to deal with the sheer value of hull that the YTs had. Unfortunately, this wasn't really stacked in the Rebel players' favor from the get-go. Crackshot is very powerful, and the lack of evade dice on the YT is just not favorable to these massed shots. All right.